Hi, welcome to Peter Evans Art. Today I've got a special visitor.
Hello.
What's your name?
Arie.
Arie. We've got Arie. Not only do we have Arie, we've got some more special friends joining us. Now, you might remember Elfie from last year's video. He has a girlfriend named Bella. She's sitting on the chair, and today we're going to draw Bella. Arie, tell us the story about Bella and when she came along.
So, the day before Bella came, Elfie was actually shaving.
He had shaving cream on his face, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I think he was trying to impress Bella. And
Yeah.
next minute, you know, she turns up and she's been doing some really cool things that together they have. And they've been watching you to make sure you've been a good boy. Hey.
Yeah.
And we're going to draw Bella today sitting on her chair. Are you ready to start?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's get into it. Okay, we're going to start by drawing a simple circle, and I'm going to draw it lightly, like so. I'm using my whole arm to draw, and we're sketching.
Wait, kind of need the rubber.
Okay, remember there's no such things as mistakes, it's all learning, and I'm really lightly going over to draw her hat, Bella's hat. It's almost like a triangle coming straight up. Yep, now draw yourself a little triangle on top. Now, with her hair comes up. She's going to have longer hair, so it's going to come down the side a bit more. And I'm going to wave it around like a wave through there like so. And then bring it up there like so. And then this is her ear on this side. And we can see her ear on the other side there. And there's her ear, and now she's wearing some earrings. I'm going to put a little earring on there, a little circle on there. And she's got pointy ears. How you going with that, Arie?
Pretty good.
And remember, we can go over this later on with a Sharpie. I'm actually going to put a little bit of a curve into her hair, just her hat, to make it look a little bit more interesting. So I'm rubbing that out. If we draw lightly, we can rub out as we need to. Let's see how you're getting on. That is awesome, mate.
Thanks.
Now we are going to put on, and I'm going to simplify her a little bit down because this is going to be a bit more of a cartoony type drawing. Now her eye shape, I'm going to start by drawing some ovals about halfway up. But I'm going to then simplify it down like so. And I'm going to make it a little bit more pointy up on the top edge there, like that. Now she's going to be looking that way. So the first thing I'm going to do is the black part of the eye. And then the coloured eye. So on both of these, a little oval shape and another oval shape. And you can see she's going to be looking that way. You can decide which way you want yours to go, and then that little tiny circle inside there, inside the black pupil, will be the highlight. And then she's going to have some beautiful little eyelashes coming off. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And notice how I'm flicking those. A couple of little eyebrows. And then her nose.
That looks pretty good.
It does look good, mate. Wait until her nose is just a little bit of a shape like so. Okay, so we've done the head, the eyes and the nose. Now, her smile, I'm going to give her a smile, but I'm going to make her lips quite nice. So I'm going to give her a smile like this, with a couple of little bits here. But I'm going to give her some nice little lips by going up, a couple of little bumps, and then some nice lips like that. That's going to make her look like she's got some lovely smiley lips. And then, oh, that's beautiful. She's beautiful. Bella means beautiful, I think, in Italian. Yes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but now we're going to put all her collar on like so. And she's going to be sitting on her chair, but I'm going to make her body a little bit simpler. So watch this. This can help you draw arms really well. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm just going to put a little oval shape like so, and you might be going, why am I drawing that? Well, let's have a look. Her arms are going to come down and around like this, and down and around like so. Bring that up, and then she's got the white bits on it for her hands like this. And she's actually going to be crossing her legs on
Just
the
like
chair.
the last video.
Pretty close, wasn't it? Was it the last video we had cross legs, did we? Crossing the legs like so. Oops, that's a bit pointy. And then we can draw her chair, how we want her chair to look. So she'll be sitting on a little platform like so. A little rectangle coming off. And we can draw the back of the sides of the chair up here. And the legs of the chair. Now, if you wanted to draw some fancy tops, we might do a fancy little top to the chair. Little curve, little bumpy bit for the top. Can't see behind her. That's all right. You can catch up. That's the seat that she's sitting on. Her bottom is sitting on the chair. And we'll bring the other legs down. Now these legs, we can make them fancy too by bringing the chair leg down and putting some, now we can make some feet. Put some feet on, and we can make these like this. Watch this. In the middle up here, I'm going to put a little rectangle, and I'm going to bump it around like that so it looks like it's being carved out of wood. Little fancy chair. Look at that. And then we can make these little fancy bits like as well. Whatever I do on one side of the chair, I'm going to do on the other side, okay? Look at these little bumps. Looks like it's been turned. And then we can do some fancy bits like so. Whoops. And here we have Bella sitting on her lovely chair.
We're doing a 3D chair.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're gonna make it? Oh, that is good, mate. I love it. That would look cool. A 3D chair, her sitting on her 3D chair. Well done. If you're gonna make it 3D, make sure, just bring it into view. See how Arie's got his 3D chair? This is the closest leg, so this one has to actually, see how that angle goes on that angle?
Yeah.
You need to bring that chair leg down to there, and then this angle, this one will come down to there. Does that make sense?
Yep.
They have to be sort of almost parallel.
Yes.
Well done creating a 3D chair. I am super impressed. Okay. The next step would be to outline that. Okay. Now it's time to outline our drawings. We're going to use some permanent markers. Make sure you've got something underneath because it can go through. The reason permanent markers are great is because you can colour in with textures, watercolour pencils, etc., and it's not going to smudge or bleed anywhere. Now you can see that I've done a thicker outline, and then I'm doing a thinner inner details in most of the other bits. And now you can see this is where you can make any changes you want, fix up any details that you need to fix up, and make your drawing look amazing. You can see here I'm outlining my chair in the thicker marker pen so that it stands out as well. Arie doing a great job there, and Bella is loving it, she just said. So well done to both of us. I can't wait to start colouring it in. Okay, I'm going to use a combination of some brush tip markers and some pencils to do this. So you can decide what you want to colour with, but I'm going to use some red and colour in the red bits. What are you going to use, Arie? You going to use the pencils or the brush tip markers?
Use the brush tip markers. I'm going to do that.
Well, you might want to start with some light blue for her eyes then, while you wait for my red. I'm going to do the red bits first, and you can see the brush tip markers are really nice to use. You don't need to press too hard, because if you press too hard, you can ruin them. And you might want to do the her brown hair while I finish doing my red bits here. Okay, nice and gently staying in the shapes. Now the beauty about these pens is they have two ends. So we also can draw some stuff on. Just wanted to show you that end. So that would be good for if we didn't want to outline the eyebrows in black, we could have done them in brown. That's all red. I think it's only her hands that are not red. So I'm going to do all that in there. Red, that's all red. That's all red down there. Nice and gently. Going around our outlines. How are you getting on with yours? You've done all the brown bits?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm just going to give you this one in a sec. What colour's your chair going to be?
Probably.
Don't forget her lovely red lips. Doesn't she look beautiful?
Yeah.
There you go, there's the red for you.
You should.
Where's the brown?
You could probably do the eye like that skinny colour, like that drawing.
Yeah, you could, if you wanted to. Looks, this one here is someone's been pressing a little bit hard with the tip by the looks.
Yeah.
That's okay, we can still get that looking good. So remember, when you use quality art materials, you want to look after them and by not pressing too hard. So she's got some nice... Now, because this is only a 12 pack, I don't really have a suitable skin colour, so I'm going to do her cheeks and face and stuff with some pencil. So she's got some blue.
I'm going to do this colour.
Or it's a bit orangey, peachy colour.
True.
I probably would recommend that you don't.
Yeah.
So she's sitting on a brown chair base. Okay, and we might just leave these white. It's a white base with a brown base with white. So because we didn't really have the colour we were after with the skin, we can combine them. And I'm going to do these two colours, I think. Let's test that first. Yeah, that's a nice skin colour. So I'm going to do some pencil skin colour. Leave her earrings nice and silver. So you can combine texture and pencil, or markers and pencil. They can look really good. And colouring in as neatly as possible using some pencils. And you can see that she looks really pretty. Now, because she's got nice little rosy cheeks too, doesn't she? Just going to put some nice little... The beauty about pencil is you can shade out the cheeks, like so. And we could put some other red over the top. Do you want those pencils?
Yeah.
I'm going to get some deep red and put some shading down one side. Put some bit of shading on that side there. Bit of darker shading. Can't really see that very well, probably on the video, but we might even do some highlights. Let's have a look. Yep, we can put a few little
I'm not done with the red.
bits of white highlights in there. We can put some white highlight on that side if the light's coming from here, just to add a bit of interest. We can add a bit of shading. We could even put a little bit of different browns on here. Now, do we have a light grey there? We do have a bit of a grey, because we could put a bit of shading underneath there if we wanted to. We don't have to. And a little bit on this side of the hat. A little bit in the eyes. Just around the bottom. Thanks for joining us in watching our video. I hope you've learned a fair bit. Look at Arie's awesome picture of Bella. I love how he's got her sitting on a 3D chair. Well done, Arie. Great job. Super proud of your effort. We've got the beautiful Bella sitting in the middle and then my little cartoon version of Bella right here. Now, if you have liked our video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and maybe leave a comment of what you might like us to draw in the future, because we might be back, Arie, to draw some more. Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
All right, well, stay safe, have a Merry Christmas, and a great 2022. See ya.